Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and I'm here with your daily energy check. Today we'll do a special edition reading for, about Divine Masculine Collective. It's gonna be both for DMs and for DF Cross Watchers. I know most of you are Divine Feminines watching my channel, my videos, so this is kind of like seen both ways, and you can interpret it a little bit differently depending on whether you're watching as a masculine collective or as a feminine. At the end, I'll pull some messages from my oracle deck, which I haven't used for a while, so I'm excited, from masculines to feminines watching. All right, and I will start with an oracle deck. It's going to be Alice the Wonderland today, and I will pull a message for each of the twins because of the reasons I just described. So I will start with a card for the feminines watching, and then we'll switch entirely into the masculine energy. And of course, happy Chinese New Year. I am celebrating, as you can see. I do have Chinese and Mongol ancestry, so this is a big opportunity for me to honor ancestors, if anything. And I'm really excited to be acknowledging this with this dress too. If you follow me on Instagram, I do have a couple more shots there with like where you can see more of the embroidery, but it's beautiful. I love it. Anyways, feminines, your card is number 36. Shine bright like a candle. You will make it through this. Yeah, so this is like especially useful or necessary to hear at the time of adversity and doubt. Maybe we're going through big shifts and big planetary transits, which I've spoken about a lot recently. We just had 2-2 portal, we just had new moon in Aquarius, so this could bring the feeling of uneasiness and just lack of like understanding and comfort in the current space, and like not understanding where is this taking you, right? So it's important to continue being the light for yourself and for other people. I actually mentioned that in one of my stories today, because another aspect of why this Chinese New Year is important to me, because it's the year of the dragon and I am a dragon. So and one of the things I read about people who are born in the year of a dragon is that they are this light. They are so different, especially in Chinese culture. Dragons are like dragons in terms of like all those animals that have certain like year assigned to them. Dragons are the most kind of eccentric and creatures that stand out. And so they're, I think, the only ones that are magical creatures out of all 12. So yeah, it's kind of like it's drawing attention, but essentially people are looking up to you, right? And I'm getting that's exactly the vibe here, right? Shine bright like a candle, and know that if you're going through something hard, you're gonna make it through it. And if you are not sure, this is your confirmation, Divine Feminine. Okay, for Divine Masculine, what do we have? So we'll check what the energy is for the masculines, what the masculines are desiring on the conscious space, where do they want to move, and what kind of action are they taking at this time. But before we go there, masculines, you have energy with card number 1, all in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, conception. So it's this magician energy in this deck, right? Where and Aquarius season, Aquarius energy is all about inspiration and innovation. So be bold and don't be afraid to go after something unconventional, something that maybe you saw just in a dream or for a fleeting moment in your vision, and then it was gone, and you're like, I have to look it up and I have to make it happen. I don't know why, just have to, right? Trust it. Know that it appeared in your consciousness for a reason. I'm using movie tarot for the main read, by the way. Okay, so for the energy, you have Knight of Coins, the bit of matrix today. 7 of coins. And the strength. Very pragmatic. I will read the strength. I don't think I've ever gotten this card in this deck, so I will read it. Then the desires. King of coins, of course. So the actual energy is Knight of coins, but there is a desire of a King of coins. That's why they're planning. Yeah, makes sense. Ace of cups. Aww. And the High Priestess. Oh my god. I was head out in myself for a moment here, whether it's generally love or love of that special someone, the Divine Feminine. And then I got High Priestess as a confirmation that of course it's about the Divine Feminine. Not just somebody abstract, specific person. And the action. King of Cups. 7 of Cups. The actions are around cups. That's interesting. And death. Wow. I've been seeing so much of death energy in the recent readings. It's insane. Bottom of the deck, the World. Yeah, some kind of cycle is closing, and that's why that inspiration and inception energy is coming in. Because it's time to move on and create something new and beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna put it here. All right, so the strength card, let's look it up. So in terms of energies, you've got Leo, Pisces, and Scorpio here. And the World is Capricorn. Okay, so let's see the strengths. It's interesting that it says it's number 11 here. Yeah, it is. Wow. And 8 is Justice. So they've changed them around. I never knew that. Okay, so I guess I was supposed to read about strengths. This is Sigourney Weaver as Ellen Ripley in Alien. Life lesson. Perseverance is the answer. Seek out a better strategy, even if it is counterintuitive. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Discover an inner strength and calm the internal and external demons. Recognize the power of resilience and refuse to give up or give in. Find a smarter way forward. Ellen Ripley before entering a cryogenic sleep after single-handedly defeating Alien Menace. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off. Yeah, this is like a believing in unbelievable kind of idea. And yeah, and what I'm seeing is, the matrix kind of makes it even more real to me, that in the energy, there is a desire for further growth of like the practical and the tangible, right? Like in making a real difference. And there is a push to come up with a plan to make it happen. So it's like, this is like kind of a comfortable zone. This is like, I'm doing pretty good for myself. Thank you very much. Right? But the energy is like, okay, this is good for you, box checked, applause, and now it's time to move on to something else and to show strength and continue moving. That's perseverance, which was what we just saw in the card description. And then on the conscious mind, yeah, definitely there is a desire. And as I was preparing for the reading, I heard this word, desire. What is the masculine desiring? We're supposed to find out. So they are desiring to get to the King of Coins level, and they're very conscious about it. That's important. So there is like this solid connection between the energetic space and the conscious mind. They know that's what they're shooting for, that's where they're going. It's just a matter of time. That's what I'm hearing. And here it's, yeah, the understanding that love of their feminine is essential, and there is no way to kind of escape it, right? They don't want to be in denial anymore. They understand that it's so important, it's vital. But they also understand that with this girl, I'm actually getting a little bit of an inner child energy. They also understand, and although this is a girl, I'm getting that they understand that they need to solve certain puzzles and heal certain wounds from their childhood to be able to close out like any gaps connected to the feminine energy. This could have been, because I'm seeing a girl, this could have been like a childhood story with a girl, and after that their heart became tainted, they became guarded in a certain important way in relationships, right? Or it's just generally like a superstition or a stereotype against the feminine energy that they know that is just not right, or it's not allowing them to open their heart fully and freely with their high priestess. And the high priestess will know if that heart is not open. They will not take anything less than open heart. Okay, and the action, King of Cups, Seven of Cups, it's all the water energy. It's very interesting, right? Because we saw a lot of pentacles in the energy, which is very masculine thing anyway, right? Like it's one of their key drivers, the resources, the abundance, the success. But the energy, like the steps that they're actually taking are connected with the emotional state, right? And with connecting like all the turbulations going on and all the different mixed feelings that they have, right? With like this feeling of calm and resilience and keeping it cool, right? And they understand that it may take them a few tries to get it right, but when they do, big difference and huge transformation happening. Let me actually read about the Death card for a moment. I feel like it's important. Jake Gyllenhaal as Donnie Darko in Donnie Darko. Life lesson: find ways to rejuvenate and engage with life for renewed vitality. That's what they're missing. They've been missing. Death marks a need for pausing and reflecting. An ending merits breathing space before a new beginning. You may be unable to avoid the inevitable, but remember that life goes on. Donnie Darko illuminated his unusual positivity about the end of the world. I hope that when the world comes to an end, I can breathe a sigh of relief, because there will be so much to look forward to. Right? This is like seeing beyond the current ending into something beautiful and stay hopeful in that energy. Okay, let's get some messages from the masculines to the feminines watching. What would they like to share with their feminine if they could? What's in their mind and heart right now? Okay, anything else? Okay, thank you. You're the first person that has shown me what real life love feels like. Yeah, and that checks out with those cards that we saw. I'm so sorry I hurt you. Please forgive me. Yeah, that's where they understand that they have some triggers from childhood that they need to heal. And finally, I want to love you, but I don't know how. So they're figuring it out. They know they're not in the best space yet, that they're not ready yet, but they're moving towards it. I'm actually very pleased that they take action with regards to the emotional state, emotional intelligence I'm getting also, so that when something big happens, it doesn't confuse them, it doesn't throw them off, that they can understand it, they know that language, they can read it and they can assess it accurately and act on it. Very interesting. Also, this to me is like the moon, the new moon energy, which we just had. So this new moon is giving them more nudges to educate themselves in that way. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings very soon. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, by the way. Bye.